Hello everyone, it's Sam again. Today's unboxing and review is for the DynaTrap DT2000 XLPSR, Large Mosquito and Flying Insect Trap. Yeah, I know that's a mouthful. Usually they make crazy names like that to get a better chance of being found when customers are searching. Anyway, I wasn't sure what to expect, but since I live in a wooded area with a lot of vegetation, we were getting at least 3 mosquito bites on average per day. And that's just going outside as needed. Forget enjoying an evening on the patio or going for a walk. I tried smaller, simpler traps, specifically targeting mosquitoes, but the basic odor and pad and plastic one-way container just wasn't cutting it. We don't want to use pesticides because of our pets, our dog and many chickens and roosters that are milling about the property. So this was the next best bet. I do feel bad that this also attracts moths, bees, and really cool beetles, but I couldn't take it anymore, and the idea of buying disposable traps at $20 a pop wasn't sitting well with me either. The other option was the propane traps, but they're significantly more expensive and seem more complicated to maintain. This unit is made to turn on and leave it running 24/7. I must say I've been pleasantly surprised with it. Let me get through the unboxing and specifications first though. The listing says it will protect up to 1 acre, but that's like saying a jar of mayonnaise can spread on 200 slices of bread. It really depends on how your property is laid out, how dense the insect population is in your area, and other factors. For the DynaTrap, that is. Mayonnaise, I have no idea. The way our property is, I think we're getting about a half an acre of coverage. I feel that we would need at least 4 of these to get full coverage on all sides of the house. It works very well, but I can't sit outside yet without getting bit. So there's that. This unit has over 4,000 reviews, averaging to 4 stars. And I would say it's well earned. It's a sturdy build. It comes out of the box in 2 pieces. Well, there's a lid that has a flappy thing. So there's 3 pieces. It's not complicated. It's easy to assemble too. Its operation's very quiet, relatively speaking. And although I was initially concerned, true to its promises, it runs day and night, even in a small tornado that went through our property recently. Many branches fell, a few trees fell over, but this unit kept chugging the entire time. It's true when it says it's designed for all weather conditions. It says it offers 3-way protection. I don't know what that means, but the bin is full of bugs, so I think it's working well. They say it will catch mosquitoes, flies, stink bugs, wasps, moths, hornets, and such. Really, all I want to get is the mosquitoes, but we're desperate enough, so then we're getting all the other bugs as well. Specifications say it's an extra large size, and I would definitely agree. It was much larger than what I thought. You can't really tell through the pictures, but bigger's not bad in this case. It uses no pesticides or chemicals or propane, which is a big reason we went with this insect trap. It says it takes up to 6 weeks to break the breeding cycle, which sounds good. We've had ours for 4 weeks and we're still getting bit like crazy, so we'll see in 2 weeks how I feel about that. It's electric, so you'll need to plug it into an outlet. Fortunately, our property has several outlets outside. It weighs almost 11 pounds, but once you set it somewhere, you don't really have to move it, so it's not a big concern. The DynaTrap uses UV light and some metal thing, titanium dioxide coated surface, that when it gets warm generates carbon monoxide, which is what attracts the mosquitoes. In the center of the unit, there's a fan, so when the insects fly to the light, it gets sucked into the bin at the very bottom. Since the fan is continuously running, there's no chance they can crawl or fly out, and eventually they dehydrate and die. The UV bulb will need to be replaced around every 4 months. Hopefully they don't cost an arm and a leg. Wait a minute, I just Googled it. They're $17 for 2 bulbs, and that's not bad. One reviewer was frustrated at how difficult they are to swap out, so we'll see how well we do when our turn comes. My final thoughts are the unit's much larger than expected. There's no way to tell how big it is in the pictures. To me, big is a good thing in this case. The bigger, the more insects you're going to catch, right? The price was a little higher than I would want, but for its size, I would say it's well worth it. The noise level's not an issue to me. You can definitely hear it, but it's nothing that's bothersome or anything. It really is all weather. So far running day and night for a month with no issues. I do plan on moving it inside the house and storing it through the winter though. There's no need to keep it going in the freezing cold months anyway. I like that it doesn't use chemicals, but I do wish it didn't catch other bugs that are harmless. I hope the bulbs last longer than the 4 months promised, but I'm glad they're not super expensive. Fortunately, I have outlets outside my house. I could see that being a big issue. Having to run an extension cord from your window or a crack in the door is not ideal for many reasons. The unit isn't ugly and doesn't get in the way much. I can easily move it to the corner if we're having friends over, so that's good. Okay. That's all I have to say about the DynaTrap DT2000 XLPSR. Good luck, and I hope you don't get eaten by bugs like we've been.